So I'm recording these videos actually out of my makeshift home office in my bedroom that I've been working and studying at for the last year or so. Um, I've got the standing desk set up. I've got the external monitor, so the lefty mouse, anything you need. Um, it's been nice. It's been a really good setup being able to customize my home off or just my work area. And that was one of my favorite parts of this internship. um, the ability to kind of personalize my day with a focus on results was really important, and um, being able to work remote allowed me to work from Greece and visit family, and um, it was a it was a remarkable experience. Being able to go to the beach during the day and then at night coming back and working on like data analysis and Python. I was really intrigued. I was really involved in working with the Python Pandas packages, which is a data analysis kind of data cleaning tool, and then a data visualization tool at the same time. Um, so being able to kind of hang out during the day, and then when I'm working, being able to take different breaks, and whether it was hit a wall and being able to go skate for 5 minutes, or going outside and looking at the mountains or something, and then getting back to it and going down different tunnels and doing different research. Um, Being able to actually read like the documentation, the actual Python documentation. I was working this is the first time working with pandas, but I learned a tremendous amount, and I was working on automating a system so that anytime any new data was input into a spreadsheet, it would automatically update the data frame, I guess, of which is basically like a spreadsheet, but in this Python Pandas package, and then based on the update to the package, the update to the graph. So it's kind of like a Microsoft Excel dashboard, but this was like a more behind the scenes, one layer behind. So it was really it was really interesting. Even though I ended up finishing the data analysis tool with on Google Sheets, being able to work through just because I was thinking to get to train, I guess, like the Sunshine team on adapting to pandas would be probably a little tougher, but that got me the great idea that at some point when I'm using these tools to develop like an ability to be able to help people easily um, like update to these tools that at first for me weren't so simple. So there has to be like some more simple model and method of going about learning these tools, which for me I could you'd see the power in them. So I loved this experience working with Quandra and Juan and Sean also. Sorry, I'm going on a bit of a tangent of you, but I really loved the experience, and it was really, it was a great experience, and being able to just ask questions and feel like I'm friends with the people that I work with. It's like, I think that's a huge benefit. And then being able to study the things and personalize the learning based on my tasks and my interests was even more of an added benefit, I guess. But I can't thank you guys enough for this experience. This really changed my idea of what a full-time job kind of can be. Not kind of can be. I of what I can do with these technologies and things during the process of working with so much different research, I guess, and learning a different technology. It kind of helped me focus on how I'm learning, and then try to revise that so that I can make that more efficient, like we were saying with like the method of learning pandas, just efficient. Not just efficiency, but the efficiency is key to picking up new tools and understanding different ideas quickly, because there's so many different ones, and then after you get one, you're going to end up having another idea or concept that is super beneficial or makes it even more efficient. So then being able to consistently update and pick up tools and then drop the tools, and then for when you find a better tool that you can pick up and then use. But doing so much reading, sorry, I went down another tangent. I ended up getting into a few books that were paper copy, as well as the online documentation and different tutorials and things. But it really just going down these different paths and thinking through, different, going through different tunnels, I guess, of thought, and reading old-fashioned hard-covered books that I really haven't been reading in a while, since everything's been digital for me for reading in school since freshman year of high school, so the last 8 years or so. Primarily no books in hard form, but I had the idea of, paired with computer vision tools that I guess I was learning about and doing research with, because when you're studying a new subject, you run into different questions and things that you don't understand, so back tying into like the how do you make the things that seem uncomfortable comfortable in like an efficient manner. So I would circle 10-15 words at least per page on different computer vision pages, and then I had the idea of how can you, like, the difference between defining words and storing words on a computer is remarkably easy. You highlight the word and then you click define, and then you have the definition, and then you could easily copy that word and then enter it into an Excel sheet with a definition. But what if there was a way that I can do it, that we can do it, I guess, to a hardcover book where I don't think it's too hard. However hard it is or not, if you can scan a page, and then based on the color highlighter, the color circle, or the shape of the word, then the word is then added into some kind of let's call it list or spreadsheet or something, and then the spreadsheet automatically goes and defines the words, and then there can be a bunch of different external variables and things, whether you want to say, hey, it was in chapter fill in the blanks, or it was on this date. You can, all that's plug and play, but being able to work in an environment where I felt the comfort to ask questions and wasn't put down almost for questions that might not necessarily impact the project right away, really opened my mind, and I had a few different ideas for different businesses and technologies and projects that I'm going to be working on over the next few months or year or so, or a couple of years hopefully, but I thank you. I thank you so much. This is being able to be yourself in the workplace, even when it's a little quirky or whatever it may be. Like, maybe some people don't understand certain things, and I don't understand other things that other people are talking about, and then being able to ask questions and say, hey, can you clear that up? And then when other people have questions, feeling the open environment to say, hey, I actually don't understand that. Can you go back and explain that a little more clearly? And just everyone being on the same page. Everyone being on the same page, tied with everyone really caring for each other and the goal. I think that this was a hell of an experience, and I'm really thankful, and I'm looking for more experiences like this.